Nationals franchise. Today we're going to be getting into Season 4. If you're not here for the last episode and you missed it, we went to the offseason. We signed Nathaniel Lowe to a 3-year, $33 million contract. We signed Teoscar Hernandez to a 1-year contract for $12.5 million. We didn't extend anyone big. We traded for Jordan Walker. And I don't know if they'll have anyone. We traded them. Max Muncy. The St. Louis uniform is weird. We traded them Yanni. Nice. Rotation looks solid. Something I can't say for the real team. If we look at the roster history, we also made a trade with the Phillies, with San Francisco, and those were the major signings. And then in the World 5 draft, we picked up Drew Jameson. So if we go over the Cardinals, we can see who they exactly got from us. They got Cade, Yanni, and they also got in the trade, and they also got one of our older players. I can't remember his name, but they released him like right after it. Re-signed Jordan Romero to a 2-year, $6.4 million contract after a stellar year last year. Called up Luis and got Drew. We traded, what's his name? Josiah Gray to the Phillies. They really needed some help with the rotation. He was on his last year. We traded him to them for Crew Ferguson and Diego. Made a trade with San Francisco. We got Gregory and we got Luis Jimenez. Go over to San Francisco. We can see who they got. Robert Hassel was one of the pieces. There was 2 other players. They must have released them or something. But Robert Hassel was kind of the main piece. But yeah, so we got a beautiful looking team. I really think the offense is a lot better now. And we're going to get into this, a lot of platoon matchups too. The only people who aren't platooned are in Jordan Walker and James Wood are both platooned for Alex Call and Sal Frelick. Luis and both Luises, Luis Garcia and Luis Mercurto, 3 Luises on our team. They're both just infield bats. You know, if one of them gets hot and someone's not playing good, or we have to get them in lineup, we'll figure it out. And we got him here for a little while, and same with Keybert. So we're not really in any rush. But if he starts playing hot, and maybe Miguel Vargas isn't, because I'm hoping he can repeat last year, but I do have my concerns. Maybe he gets platooned too. Who knows? Or maybe James Wood starts sucking. We send him down. Teoscar plays left, and we start DH. There's a variety of things that could happen. We're gonna get into game 1, and it will be actually against the St. Louis Cardinals. They got Shane Bieber on the mound for their opening day. We have Mackenzie Gore coming off. How motherfuckers regressing already? We have Mackenzie Gore coming off a beautiful year. Like, what do you mean players are regressing already? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. So, almost ready to get underway. Our starter in this one, Mackenzie Gore. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And guys like
Mason
that,
win.
you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the
Hey, Yanni's starting at third.
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps punt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get
doesn't get the call.
And then when he does come in the zone,
100% a strike.
one pitch, you better not miss it.
Popped up, and there are two down. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball
That's a
over
fastball
to
down the middle.
Do it all.
Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Strike three.
How is that a strike, but the other one wasn't? And just so y'all know, we do play on a Hall of Fame hitting and legend pitch.
Got him looking on the changeup. And we're back.
Shane Bieber as a Cardinal. Man, what I wouldn't do to see that in real life. He would be amazing as a Cardinal.
Showing the slab in today's game, Shane Bieber. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he recently got his 100th victory of his career. Got here pretty fast. I know he's excited to be in Triple A.
So Garrett was our cleanup hitter our whole franchise so far, except for this year. And now he is the leadoff hitter.
One ball.
You know, if he does good in it, he'll stay here, and if he doesn't, we'll move him down.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Fouls off the
Stays
fastball.
alive.
Behind on it.
The wind of the pitch. That one in the dirt. Now 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
3-2 count to start the game.
Swing
And he
and
strikes
misses.
out on the
They
fastball.
didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
And bring him Nathaniel Lowe for his first at-bat as a national.
That misses off the outside edge. Bieber, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble.
It's a good swing onto that. It's going into the corner, and it is fair. And in his first at-bat, he's going to hit a double.
And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective. But just
Kobe
throwing
Mayo
the
coming
ball,
off of almost
getting the
30
ball back
home
to
run
the catcher
season.
booth and throwing the pitch.
Now here is Kobe Mayo.
Swings to that
Interesting
fastball.
thing when you consider limiting
Had a
walks.
good year
Is
last
it
year,
more
almost
important
800
today
OPS.
because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today.
And he strikes
the
out.
emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important. Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still wait on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the outside,
Swings over the slider.
no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Runner at second, two down here on opening day. next pitch is outside. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Wasn't very good year out of Teoscar. Kind of just someone to hold the DH spot down.
And here it comes.
Most of the players on our team are on the younger side, and we're still developing some of them. So we just need some people to hold down some spots for some players. And he strikes out on the fastball.
Second inning coming. Top of the second. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman.
Here comes a pitch.
That'd be a bad bat to add right there.
And another ball. Oh,
Daniel Lowe, the Gold Glover, making the diving catch.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
See, Walker's in left. I mean right. Oh yeah, he is in right because Teoscar's DHing. I'm tripping. Because at first I was gonna have him DH and then I switched it.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner with that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way.
Beautiful pitch.
From that opposite arm angle, so I gotta think he was
Tommy Edmonds still on the Cardinals. They extended him. He's coming off 2 solid years, so I can understand that. He's a great defender too.
Just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
The kick, the 3-2.
That's a hanger.
And a pitch.
And he strikes him out on the circled change. Beautifully placed.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
He's Ivan Herrera.
And the righty deals.
And he strikes him out on the circle change. His 4th strikeout of the game.
Yeah, there's no doubt electric stuff on the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early.
Let's see the pitch break on that one. 5 inches, 1800 OPS. I mean, OPS, 1800 rotations per minute. Swings to that fastball. James Wood hoping for a real breakout season. Swings to that one. He strikes out another.
Up now for Washington.
Miguel Vargas. And he just bloops that into right field for a single. Bring up Jordan Walker for his first at bat as a National.
Which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Swings to the cutter. 1-2 count. Doesn't get him on that one. I already have 41 pitches here in the second.
Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No score here in the second.
And he destroys that cutter going the opposite way. It is going, and it is gone. Jordan Walker goes deep, Oppo Taco in his first plate appearance as a National against his previous team in their home opener. What a way, little FU to him.
So up next, Brendan Donovan.
Donnie.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of swinging through the fastball today.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. There's a swing and a drive.
And Donnie takes that one the opposite way. It's going, and that's back-to-back home runs.
They go back-to-back. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Just like that, 2 out trouble, and it is 3-0. Both Oppo tacos too.
Really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next pitch is downstairs. Laboring here. About
Over
to throw
50
his 30th
pitches.
pitch of the inning. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And he walks.
He walks. The 2 out rally continues.
The base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Garrett, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bieber checks the runner. Garrett back in on a dive. And it's fouled away.
It's late on that knuckle curve. Man's almost had 60 pitches through 2 innings.
And the right-hander deals.
And he strikes out on the fastball. The Nationals do score for 3.
The long ball was working. It's now back here in Nationals Park. And now Alec Burleson. There's a 1-1.
But I'd be like, why do they got him batting so low? But he's going against the lefty. What?
This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings through.
Good strikeout, 90-mile-an-hour
And there's one away.
slider.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. Throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Freddie Freeman closing in on 400 home runs. That's insane.
And that's in the dirt. Rips that one to right. Walker makes the grab for the second out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Jake
2 outs,
Bauers.
base is empty. Now here's Jake Bauers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And
That's
there's a
ball
ball.
2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the lefty.
And he strikes him out. That lefty.
1, 2, 3, and back in Washington.
The lefty
Down the third baseman.
slider.
third baseman,
It's really good.
And
And he strikes out again. Second at bat.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce.
7
back right
strikeout
there.
already.
Getting the call, he probably should
Every
have
out that
gotten
they've gotten has been a strikeout.
Came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Hernandez.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2
What a
strikes.
take from Teoscar.
Swing
And another strikeout.
Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame.
It's
and
insane.
in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
They finally get out that wasn't a strikeout.
New inning getting started. And stepping in is the speedy Mason Wynn. Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
That slider completely off.
Fought off foul.
Almost hits him there.
This 3-ball count down in the ball game. You've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And he strikes out on the inside fastball.
Very frustrating right there. As
His 6th strikeout.
Potential base runner.
Both teams getting
Just
strikeouts.
struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And another one, 7th strikeout.
Nothing doing there for St. Ready to go. Out of 4.
Another 1, 2, 3.
James Wood. On a strike. The pitch. That one miss.
Able to pull
these
back that
Nationals
time.
Showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force.
And he swings at a low slider and strikes out again.
One up, one down.
Lack of patience. See that a lot with James Wood.
Right there, at worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. That's off the mark. 2 and 1.
Hit a bloop single in his last at bat. Shane Bieber's gonna field his position there and get the out.
The right fielder, number
And now up
18.
for Washington, Jordan Walker.
Yeah, it's just he had the 1 year in 2023 where he had very solid, respectable numbers and was, you know, a great player. And then since then, he did good in 38 games in 25, but they ain't really given him the playing time, and he's also been very inconsistent. So we had a place we could give him to call home.
The next pitch misses. And the count is
Hoping he can really break out.
Wouldn't chase that time.
We can always move him to first, third. We can play the outfield. He takes that up the middle. And that's his 2nd base hit of the game.
That leaves him without a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. And at first, here's the shortstop at the plate, Brendan Donovan. 2 outs.
Donnie hits that hard.
Walker around second. On his
And
way
Walker
third.
rounds it, and he makes it to third on that hit.
With 2 away.
He was
A little 2-out rally again.
base hits like that one all day long, man.
Almost 100 pitches here in the 4th.
Nice line drive into center field.
And now
But it's a
it's
good
gonna
swing
be
onto that cutter.
That one's got a
It
chance.
is going far, and he gets it at the warning track. Almost a loud
No
hit.
errors and 2 men left stranded. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nolan Gorman. This one pops straight up near the plate. Herrera drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
One down, base is empty.
And here in the 5th, they get their first hit, and the no-hitter is gone. He was able to get 13 outs in a row, but nothing after that.
Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook.
Well, not nothing after that. Hopefully something after that.
He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, and that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be two. There's one. Out.
And he ground into a double play. Still face the bare minimum through 5.
The bottom of the fifth. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. The line of the pitch.
I'm surprised Shane Bieber is still out here. You know, we got to do our best to get him out in this inning. He's about to hit 100 pitches. And he strikes out on the low fastball.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw over to Bowers. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar is still looking to get his first hit at the National.
Very positive sign for him and for his team.
And another ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one is
Puts it in play.
Nootbaar moves under it. And that's the 3rd out. Top 6.
Leading off for the
now up
Cardinals,
for St. Louis,
the right
Alec
fielder.
Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
Right through there for a strike. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually.
Oh, and he crushes that. That was a hanger. It bounces right off the wall.
Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. And it's second. And
That was right down the middle.
In the air out towards right center. Walker moves towards it. And there's one down.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Jake Bowers digs in now. On the ground. And that one handled.
Vargas with the plays.
Two gone.
I easily could have made it through.
Taking the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
In the air out to center.
He's going to get out of it without allowing the run.
Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Now for the bottom of the 6th.
Bringing a new pitcher.
Gordon Graceffo.
This is MLB debut. It is 63 overall.
This
Love
is the
it.
best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Bounce to the left side. Win.
Light contact.
Tosses it
Almost
to
beat it
first.
out. That's crazy.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Swings over the changeup. Man cannot make contact with the ball.
The changeup with that arm action.
And another ball. And here's a 3-2. This one in the air, center field.
This hit hard, but it goes high in the air. Not very far, but at least he didn't strike out.
Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Miguel Vargas. Out towards right center field. Has this one sized up.
That's going to be a 1-2-3 for the
He's got
rookie.
it. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Cardinals nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Yanni Hernandez. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
That's another strikeout for Gore. His 8th.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Fastball for a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly.
Ooh, and he hits that hard into the corner.
Pulls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, man aboard, Nolan Gorman. Next up for the Cardinals. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Jordan Walker with a strong throw to
Just a
third.
little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Ryan Reynolds here. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit hard, that gets through. Headed for the plate.
He's running the plate. Jordan Walker, strong throw, and he gets him out by a mile. We've seen that 100 times from our outfielders. You don't run on them.
Absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag.
Back in Washington, D.C.
Gore with 7 shut out.
Up now for Washington, Jordan Walker. Righty delivers. That misses. Now 3-1. That's to third.
Is that one in play? Hernandez makes the play.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting.
Batter will be the shortstop, Brendan Donovan. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Curtis Donovan likes to go deep on opening days.
Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
With Tyler O'Neill, if you know anything about him in real life. And he
Down the line.
hits that slider pretty well. Almost at the warning track, but not quite far enough.
Back to the top.
Son Garrett 0 for 2 with a walk.
Now at the plate. 2 down, nobody on.
Almost went deep in his last at bat.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
It's just going to be a shutout 7th.
Ben Joyce on the pitch out of the pen here.
I think he went like 12 or 13 innings last season without letting up a run.
Here's a 1-2. Swings, swing, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you can run your fastball up there in the high 90s. You think you'd go it almost all the time, but right there in that at bat, he saved it until the final pitch and just blew it right by the batter. That's almost impossible to catch up to.
All our outfielders are at least silver defense, I believe.
So digging in, Lars Nootbaar. Back to right.
No, Jordan Walker doesn't. He just has a really strong arm. But that's a 1-2-3.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Going at least
Nathaniel Lowe.
up by 3.
Bounce to the right. Bauer.
In front of that changeup.
He'll do it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Down the third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
The third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
The wind of the pitch. Lifted in
It's
the
a
air,
good
right
swing
center
into
field.
that. 100 miles off the bat.
One up. He
But
makes the grab.
just shallow of the warning track.
2 outs.
Or
bases
Teoscar
empty.
still waiting for his first hit as a
Teoscar
national.
digging in for the Nationals. Just missed.
38,000 here for the home opener. We'd love to see that.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And now the count is full.
3-2.
And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle.
I don't know if I say he's a power hitter, but he's definitely a good hitter.
Out towards left center.
That's 3 shutout innings for the rookie.
Drops into the glove. And that is the third out.
Was that 3? 3 or 4 shutout innings.
So digging in, Jake Bowers.
The first baseman, Jake.
In the air, right field. Walker
Gonna
gets
get
under it.
another nice year out of Jordan Romero. We did give him that dominant year last year.
Here's the St. Louis leadoff man.
52 saves,
Mason
3
Wisdom.
blown saves.
In the air, left field, in position, brings it
That's
up.
2 fast
2 away.
outs.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for St. Louis,
And he's gonna hit that one into the corner. Little 2-out magic from the Cardinals here.
That's a 2-bagger.
He's not ready to say goodnight.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. On the ground, and this should do it.
The Nationals are gonna take their first W of the season, and that's a 3-0 win.
And move to 1-0. A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Chris Singleton and our entire
Everything was
primetime
good, but
Shelby St.
I wouldn't say the offense was that good. We got those 3 runs in the second, but we were pretty shut out other than that. But good season opener. Really show what this team is, and we're a good team. That's what we are. Showing a lot of regression on a lot of players already, for some reason, even though the year just started. Not really sure about that one, but I think I want to some of the series versus the Mets. Yes. Scout position, starting international. Scout position, starting west. I want to focus that what's it called? Starting. I want to focus pitching as a big point for the draft this year. Massachusetts center, I believe, and catcher. We have good catcher now, but we need some catching prospects. Everywhere else, I feel like we're pretty good for the most part. We are now 3-6 at the moment, so we're starting a little slow, but no need to raise concern. Some players are starting kind of slow. Some players are starting pretty good, but we're only 9 games into the season, so you can't really judge yet. I think we'll probably play this. We haven't seen Hunter Brown in a while, so play this one with Hunter Brown. 10-2. Makes sense. Mackenzie Gore was on the mound. 7 2-run innings. Coda. But I think that's gonna be an episode for next episode. Kamal Rocker starting the season off hot. Very excited to see how he does in a full season. But that's gonna end this episode.